Okay, so I am going to be cleaning my Panasonic bathroom fan, and this is model FV-0511QVC1. But I think many are similar, but this one is a little bit different than one that someone featured on YouTube. So as he pointed out, you first have to remove the electrical. But unlike him, it seems like, if I remember correctly, there are only two screws. So there's one here near the electrical. And he pointed out there was one in here, but I don't think there is one. And there's one here on the kind of the opposite side. So I'm going to take those two screws off, and hopefully that's all that will be needed to release this so I can clean it. Okay, so once you have the unit removed from the housing, I think just like the other video, you have to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. Now, different in my unit is that these wires here are running along, and I think you're going to have to unhook them from this clip, which doesn't seem to be too difficult, but you'll just have to remove them. There's a hole on this side. So you should be able to remove both of those so that you can actually later pull off this sheet metal part. And I think you'll also have to remove this this electrical part. Just has looks like it has some kind of a clip. So let's try that. Okay, there is an additional screw that you're going to have to remove on this model at least. It's right here. It's holding this plastic part here. The only reason you need to take it off is because otherwise you can't slide the rest of this out in this direction, because this one wire is very, very tight. So kind of the only way you can maneuver this, even though there's nothing holding it, is you're going to have to release this so that this sheet metal part under here can slide under this plastic part. And it's not super easy. You kind of have to work it a little bit to get it out. It seems like it's kind of hooked underneath the lip of this plastic part here, which you can kind of see from the other side. That's the whole base there. So it takes a little bit of jiggling, but it'll come out. Now, once you get it out, this plastic housing here has some electronics in it. So I'm just going to hand this off to the kids to wipe it off with like wipes or something. I'm not going to immerse that in water. Okay, and then at that point you can use a 12mm socket to remove this nut here, which I won't be able to do on camera. Once you remove that, then you can remove this. And in my case, this is actually just plastic. And you can just soak this in some water, and then with a toothbrush remove all the gunk, and then put it back in the reverse order.